Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristiaan here from Team Royals, and in this video I just wanted to make something different, This is pretty much going to be like, well, YouTube-wise, the first time that I'm going to be doing this, but I want to make, some sort of ban list prediction video, because, well, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be 100% wrong, but there are some things that I really wanted to discuss. So yeah, so let's start off with the main things, and that's going to be what I think that should be banned. And there is going to be something controversial. I think there are a lot of people going to be okay, I agree, but yeah, to be honest, I haven't watched any other ban list prediction videos yet, so yeah, I just know what I heard from the couple of guys in the team and stuff like that, which should be gone. So yeah, first off, Block Dragon. I think everyone should agree that giving you some random ass +3 is pretty broken. And not only that, but the Emancipator deck is already one of the best decks at the moment. And even this card enables decks like Megalith to be, well, a meta contender, which, if you know, just this one card giving that deck so much power, yeah, you know there's something wrong with this card. So I just think this should be banned for the health of the game. So yeah, banning this would be a good solution. So yeah, up next, yeah, everybody's favorite boy, Kristiaan Needlefiber or Halqifibrax. This thing should be banned. Really, it's as simple as that. This is way too overpowered. All these tuner cards are being bought out on the market because people know, hey, we could abuse this with Needlefiber, with Halqifibrax. So this thing should just be gone. It's too strong, but I'm not sure that they will hit this because, well, if you look at in a community perspective, well, there haven't been any big major tournaments since Dual Overload was released, maybe one. Not even sure if that's the case. And then we went into this coronavirus pandemic thing, so I don't think that they will hit this card yet. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they will ban it yet. But this is just going to be what I think that should be happening. I'm not really sure if I should even call this video a ban list prediction video, more like a ban list wish video or something like that, just to even out the meta, because I think this is not really a healthy card. But I could understand if Konami would not ban this yet, just for the fact that the majority of the players have not been able to play with this card because they have no locals to attend. So there are even not any locals in Belgium at the moment. Well, not any good locals in Belgium. So I'm trying to be rude here, but come on, let's be real. The only thing that you can reflect on that's saying something about the meta is pretty much going to be regionals, YCS, nationals, continental championships, world championships, those things. A local is not meta. There are probably going to be some meta players, but it's not going to define a meta. So yeah, that's why I'm going to end it there. I think on my wish list that Halqifibrax should be banned, but I don't think that they are going to ban it right now. What I do think is actually a viable target to get banned is Borload Savage Dragon. You might be thinking now, what the fuck? Why that? Be real for a second. This card is so easy to make, and it's an Omni Negate, which has a shit ton of attack. Well, in my book, that's pretty strong. It's hard to out in combat. It's hard to out in general because it's an Omni Negate. So yeah, it's really strong, and it's not oh, he has one negate. No, it's a once per turn for 3 turns in a row, which is really strong. So, and especially with Halqifibrax and stuff running around, I really don't think that Borload Savage Dragon should be in the meta at the moment. When Halqifibrax and maybe Linkross are gone, then I think there is room for this card, but at the moment it's just too easy to end on. It's the go-to end board, Borload and something else, and that's just, well, to be honest, that's not really fun. So that's why I think that Borload Savage should be banned for now, but I'm okay with it coming back later on when all these things with Kristiaan Halqifibrax and with Linkross and the Emancipator, well, maybe not Emancipator, but mainly the Halki Fibrax plays. When those things are gone, I'm fine with Borderlord Savage Dragon being around, but it needs to be harder to be made and not so easy that you can like do it with one starter card and on Savage Dragon and all the other junk. That's too strong for an M board for one card. So I think Savage Dragon needs to go for the time being. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my banned section. So what's moving to 1, I think Eldritch Scarlet Sanguine is a fair card to hit. It gets out the Golden Lord way too easy, and I think it's the only fair card at the moment to be hit from the deck. I'm not pro fan of killing off the deck. You know, we have to be honest. Same with Halki Fibrax. People invested so much money into the deck, and if they're getting like punished right now, that's unfair. That's totally not fair. But on the other hand, there is another thing that tips the scale, is that Konami needs to sell future products. And Eldritch being full power is just too strong. It's easily, at the moment, easily the best deck in the room. Let's be honest with that. It's easily the best deck in the room. Okay, you can debate like Adamancipators. It's a triangle, Adamancipators, Infernoble, and Eldritch. It's debatable that that's pretty much going to be like your tier 1 category. You can choose whatever, but I think hitting Sanguine is like the only fair thing to hit right now. That's pretty much it. I don't think they should touch the deck in any other way. I'm not going to say it's 100% fair deck, no, because no tier 1 deck is 100% fair, but it hits the consistency a bit of the deck without killing it, and that's what I think they should do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The next thing that I think should move to 1 is going to be Destiny Hero Malicious. This thing needs to go. Come on, it's fair and square. Just put it to 1 and let it rest there. Let it rot there. It's really that simple. Just try to get out of the stupid semi-limited lists. That should not exist. Just move Malicious to 1 and that's it. Either put it to 3 or put it to 1. At 3 it's too strong, so put it to 1. Simple as that. If you don't want people to play it, then just let them put it to 1 and it's over. It's dealt with. So that's my honest opinion. I'm tired of heroes at the moment. Like, I know it's a fan favorite, etc, etc, etc. But for the meta game, the deck is just plain out bullshit. I think it should be gone. It's simple as that. So put Malicious to 1 and let's get like the semi-limited section a little bit smaller, and just have the semi-limited section for testing purpose only. Not I'm going to explain it a little bit further when I'm going to the semi-limited list, what I think that section in the ban list should be for. But the next card that I think that should go to 1 is Phantom Knight of Rusty Bardiche, and I'm not talking here about a player perspective. I'm talking about Konami perspective here, because let's be real. The new Phantom Rage, or how is it called? The Phantom booster set is going to come out in a few months, and they need to sell the product. It's going to be having Phantom Knights in there, so you know that Burning Abyss is going to be played a lot more. You know Phantom Knights will be a lot better if they have Bardiche. So I think they should put Bardiche to 1, and that's about it. Then up next, Thunder Dragon Colossus should also come back to 1. Thunder Dragons are a good deck, and I really think that we should have Colossus to 1, just to give the deck a little bit of boost, but not make it broken. Like, do not put like Colossus at 3, giving them like ending on 2 Colossus, so you cannot out it. No, let them have 1 Colossus. 1 Colossus. And if you can't out it, you can't out it. If you out it, it's gone. You don't have to worry about a second one. So that's pretty much it for my limited section. Now we're coming to the semi-limited section. And what I was saying before is that I think the semi-limited section should just be there for testing purpose. So let's see, like something that's at 1 now, and they're thinking on putting it to 3, but they're not 100% sure. That's what the semi-limited section should be for. And for example, 2 cards that are perfect for this list are going to be Zodiac Barrage and Zodiac Trident. I think those 2 cards should go to semi-limited section. They can be tested out. Like, let's be real, at the moment, there are no Zodiacs at top tables. And the main reason for that is consistency. They don't have the consistency. Try to give them Barrage at 2 to see if they can manage more consistency, be a little better, be somewhat of a showing in the meta game, but not give them back full power like they were, like it's Zoo format. And the same goes with Trident. Ending on 1 Trident is pretty shit, and if it's gone, like with Colossus. But let's be real, in this current format, is Trident such a problem? Okay, it's 1 pop. Yeah, we're talking about 1 pop in a format where there are like multiple negates and multiple pops a turn. Like hell, be real. Come on, if you send 2 Incision, Elder Entity, and how should I call it, to the graveyard, you have 2 pops in a turn. Like, Trident is not really that strong. Well, just the pressure of Trident is insane. Like, let's be real. The pressure that Trident puts on the board, like, your opponents really can decide what they pop at what moment. Like, with the Elder Entity, your opponent pretty much chooses what you pop, at what moment you pop. But with Trident, you have full control. What are you going to pop? And that's the pressure that Trident puts on the board. But at 1, it's pretty... how should I say it? It's like lackluster. You have 1 pop, and that's pretty much it. But what the hell is 1 pop? That's nothing. That's in today's in today's meta game, 1 pop is like meh. It's not really that important. Same goes with Barrage. Like, Barrage at 1 is just bad. It's just bad. It hit the consistency of Zodiac that hard that the deck is, I'm not going to say unplayable, but the deck itself as a pure deck is unplayable. You cannot play Zodiac as a full deck. No, you either play the control-ish version with a lot of traps, which is pretty much horrible, and then you have the version with Dogmatica, which is at best tier 2/rogue. And then you have the new Tri-Brigades, which is also the same, like at best tier 2/rogue. So is Zoo that important at the moment? No, it's not. But giving them 1 Barrage and 1 Trident extra might give them a push to have somewhat of a showing in the metagame. Also, like everyone that played Zoo back in the day, you will make those guys happy. Because they have like somewhat of a more incentive to play and pick up the deck again. So that's why I think it should be at 2. And that's pretty much going to be the only thing on the semi-limited list. At the moment, my semi-limited list is Test Zodiac. Hey, if this works fine and Zodiac still has no showing, put them both at 3. And clear out this list again and test something else. But at the moment, I think just these 2 cards should be on the semi-limited list, and that's pretty much it. Then let's go to my unlimited list, because I do think, like, as we had like the past ban list, this list will pretty much also be like a major unbanning list or unlimiting list. So let's put some crazy stuff on here. So, as you heard, I have a few cards that were at 2 that I did not speak about before. So they're mainly going to be on here. So the first unlimited card, and this is going to make you jaw drops, I really think Maxi should be at 3. It's simple as that. Put Maxi at 3 to put all these combo decks in check. That's pretty much it. No other reason. Maxi at 3 is fine. It's a really strong card. But we have things that are like able to negate it. Let's be real. Like putting like Traptrix Rafflesia on your board negates it. Having like the Solemn package negates it. Having some easy stuff like, am I not correct if I say that Ash also negates it? That's one thing, everybody plays Ash. Then Call by the Grave, there's also that card. So there are a lot of cards that can stop Maxi, and yeah, okay, if you don't play them and you get Maxi, hey, deal with it. But being real, let's be honest you guys, like Spooky Dogwood is also a really strong card. And do you see that card? No. Okay, you don't get a major hand advantage that Maxi gives you, but your opponent also has no way to finish duel. So I think Maxi at 3 is fine, in my honest opinion. So yeah, up next, Tour Guide. Yeah, just put it back to 3. It's doing nothing at 2, so put it back to 3, it's simple as that. Widow Anchor, pretty much the same thing. Like, I think give them back Widow Anchor at 3. It's fine, the deck is fair, it's not doing anything crazy. Test it out at 3. if it's too strong, then just ban the card. Simple as that. It's either at 3 or banned. It should not be at 2, it should not be at 1, it's either banned or at 3, so that's simple as that. Also unlimiting Trickstar Light Stage, and this is pretty much like really a wish list because I am a Trickstar player.
Oh my god.
Send this Vanity Fiend plus Reincarnation draw. Wow.
Oh dear. So I guess he goes...
Yeah, the only thing here is, here you need to get like either Carlbane or Lilybell.
Yeah, I think you go Lilybell because
And
you kind of...
do you smell something weird if you're Tom and you have Gamma? Like, that's the thing. Why would your opponent special summon Lilybell going first? I think Tom might have the read.
Oh no,
But
no,
it's
he
a
didn't
Oh,
see
and
it.
Tom didn't see it, and now this is game over, I think.
Oh dear. Oh,
I don't
dear.
think he has any out. He does not play Bigfoot in his deck.
So he's gonna be taking damage for the rest of the game, I guess. So we'll see. Draw for turn.
He had the option to Gamma the Lilybell, but he didn't even think about it. And now Reclusia, it is what he's gonna read.
It's like, okay, can this out me? Can this out something for me?
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Watching my hand full of monsters.
I
Can
think
I do something?
yeah, he's gonna realize that he doesn't have any out soon. And now he's gonna get Troll Reincarnation even. Oh my god. This is gonna be brutal. Like, someone call 911 or something. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
And this is also very a heads up thing as well, guys. I wonder if Thomas is gonna concede in response to the resolution of draw.
I would definitely.
I really love the deck, and I think that Light Stage getting the hit on turn 1 was like gross. Really, like, it was just pure for the abuse of Orcust that they put it to 1, which was really unfair for the Trickstar players, but I can understand it because there was no other thing to do. Like, what were they going to do? Kill off the whole complete Orcust package while they could just cripple Trickstar a little bit? So yeah, putting it back to 3 now is really fine. And then, I don't know, not everything is on this list, but just punish off Orcust. Like, for real. Just give them a hit. Like, whatever, ban their field spell, I don't care. But give the Trickstar players their Light Stage back at 3 to give them some consistency back, because the deck is so freaking inconsistent right now. It's gross. So yeah. Up next, Red Reboot to 3. I don't need to explain this. Let's be real. I just said that Eldritch Scarlet Sanguine should go to 1, and Eldritch is one of the strongest. Let's be real. Eldritch is the strongest deck at this moment in the format. It's a back row deck. It's a control deck. Well, most players play it as a control deck. The synchro deck, in my opinion, is a little bit more weak than the control deck. So yeah. There are other decks as well. Traptics, they're making a comeback. Hell, they're all hit by Red Reboot. Draco. Wow, what the hell? There are so many back row decks. Putting Red Reboot to 3 is no luxury. It was absolutely destroyed by putting it to 1. The one salty Red Reboot, that's stupid. Just put it to 3. It's a fair card, there's nothing wrong with this. It punishes you off for setting 5 pass. Simple as that. That's set 5 pass is not a strategy to play. It's not really a healthy strategy. It's dumb. Sorry. Raigeki to 3. Why is this card even limited? It was banned, nobody cared. It came to 1, nobody cared. Just put it at 3. Why is this card still limited in this meta game? Like, hell, half of the time if you're destroying your opponent's field, you're freaking helping them out. So this should just be at 3. That's my honest opinion. The next card is pretty much Pantheism of the Monarchs. Why is this card also still at 1? I have no idea. Monarchs were like so power crept when Draco came out. The deck was like, at the moment, in my honest opinion, I think Monarchs are pretty much unplayable. So just give this card to 3 and it's still going to be hot garbage. But yeah, just put it back to 3. The deck is not going to be meta anymore, so yeah. Infernity Launcher, just looking in the future with the future Infernity support. Yeah, just put this to 3. There's no reason why it should be at 1. So yeah. Then Totally Awesome. I really think Totally should be going to 3. It was stupidly put to 1. But on the other side, this is a debatable call for me because every frog player now, well, you pretty much cannot play a deck with one toad. Yeah, that's just bogus. If you think you have enough of one toad, yeah, there's something wrong. So you're stealing it from the frog players, but on the other hand, I do understand that you did it. But what the other decks that abuse toad, they only put 1. So why is this card at 1? Just to bully frog players? Just put it to 3. Hell, if you put Red Reboot back to 3, what does it matter? That's pretty much what I think. So yeah, and then the last card to become unlimited, ABC Dragon Buster. The thing was hit way before its time. They hit it before Master Rule 5 came out. They hit it because they thought that ABC was going to be the most broken deck in that format. It's not. It's doing jack shit. Put it to 3. Test it out. If it's broken, hey, you could just ban it. It's not. With Dragon Buster at 3, it's not going to be better than Infernoble. It's not going to be better than Eldritch. It's not going to be better than whatever. Like Invoked Dogmatica. It's not going to be better than any meta deck right now. Like in the scale of 0 to 10 from El Exorcista del Duelista, or how it is called, the channel. Props to them, really nice channel. But on their scale from 1 to 10, I think with ABC Buster at 3, I think it would get like 7.8 or 8 out of 10. That's nowhere near the top contending for decks for the meta. So that's my honest opinion, you guys. There are probably going to be other things that I think that should be changing, but these things, this list that I just made is pretty much like, it's in my opinion, it's a possibility that this might happen. So that's about it, guys. I really hope you liked this video, and this video is pretty much an open discussion. If you want to discuss this, you can just discuss. If you want to discuss this card, then please just comment down below. I will get back to you. I watch every comment. Some things are stupid enough. Well, stupid. Some things I don't comment on, like nice video, like okay, what do you want? Do you want me to comment every time? Like thank you? No, I'm not that type of guy. But that's pretty much it, you guys. So if you liked the video, then yeah, smash the like button. If you think the channel is worth following, then please subscribe and put on the notification bell, because we are really looking into getting a lot more videos out, so that's good for you and good for us. And if you really want to, you could share our videos on your social media, with your friends, with your family. I'm not sure if your family plays the game, but if you want to, you can subscribe us in so many ways, help us in so many ways, and support us in so many ways. That's pretty much it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Kristiaan from Team Royals, signing off.